Alessandro, my brother, we call each other brother, hermano, right? I received lots of messages in the last 2 days, many congratulating us, both of us, and actually you and the company, and many asking what's going on. And my answer to that, to all friends who they saw the news, we invested in the right talent. That's what we believe in that. That's what we were doing from day one, from the inception of Unique Properties. Right talents allows you to reach further and faster and better. That is what exactly we were doing. Bringing right talent at the time that market was a bit volatile. Market was experiencing lots of uncertainty. And we were expert in that, throughout of lots of slowdown and recession, which we've been almost seeing the last 2 decades. We learned one thing. Expansion should be the time that everyone is going slowing down. So, and we saw the time is perfect. The talent is in front of us. ¿Por qué no?
Beautiful introduction, Armin, and what a great experience. I strongly believe that talent alone is not enough, and the skills alone are not enough. Alone, you can go very fast, but together is the only way to go far. And that's why Unique Properties, I see clearly then I have the right field. Only with the talent, yeah, you can make it to a certain point, but then you need the structure, then you need stability, then you need the network, then you need support, then you need a team. Ronaldo by himself is not able to win any match. Ronaldo needs a team, and this is the team for me, I guess.
From the moment I met Alessandro in the first meeting, I think it took less than 5 minutes. We clicked, and it was something more than a business. The reason we came to the table, it was a business, but the reason we stayed on that table for almost 4 hours was not about business. It was just a connection which we had it, I think, and click in the first 5 minutes. And then, of course, it was the meetings after the meetings, and we get to know each other. And I think it was not only an acquisition of the top broker or top talent in the Dubai industry, but it was someone that it can bring lots of value and lots of expertise and lots of knowledge, I would say, to the company. Unique Properties is almost nearly 2 decades in the market, and thanks to the team, we could create such a powerful and stable brand in the market that allows us to serve not only our clients, but also our team and industry. That throughout of these 2 decades almost, it was a tough journey. It was a very, very tough journey, and I remember that it's lots of times we are even challenging our decision. That is it the right decision? Is it something that it's helping the company? That was a philosophy of Arash from beginning. It's not only let's not looking at ourselves. We have to making a decision because of this family, bigger family which we have. It's called Unique, and we saw that it's the right time to push to attract more talents that are available in the market. That Unique can be their next home to elevate their success.
I think you're doing this quite great, because I'm not a top broker anymore since I joined Unique. Here you have a collection of top performers.
True.
So I'm just one of them. Yeah. And I didn't know. Our deal and our transaction is probably the only one public. But who knows how many others in this immense and beautiful market happen. And they are happening in these days. Because it's when the uncertainty and when the moment like this arrive, then give the right player the time to be prepared, to be organized for the next chapter. I think this is exactly what we are doing with the onboarding of numerous new brokers, new assets, new talents, and the investment then we are setting for the marketing in this specific moment, the relation then we are building with specific developers and the joint venture, then they are born. Nowadays, we're in a moment where, the geopolitical situation gives us probably the right time and the right freedom to re-establish and to redesign the strategy for the upcoming month.
We were lucky enough to having all these, I would say, key players in the market that, when the client is coming and saying, you know what, you gain my trust, rather than $10 million, let's invest $60 million, right? This is an art. Talent is there, platform is there, knowledge is there, reputation of that specific brokers are top performer and the company is there. And purely we have it. We have some clients within our portfolio, they are with us more than 17, 18 years, right? It's some of our top brokers are with us for almost 14 years, 15 years, and they are managing a portfolio of the clients more than billions of dirham, and some of them it's billions of dollars. So that is not being earned in one night, in 1 month or in 1 year. It's just accumulating of the expertise, knowledge, reputation, trust. Collectively, all this allows the clients that, okay, between all these 50,000 brokers, between all these unofficial 100,000 brokers, you are the one. You are the one who's managing my portfolio, and they are doing it happily, right? With the super competitive market that which we are. Everybody is claiming that they are broker. Everybody is, I would say they close some deals and, flashing it out in the industry. But what is stay? I would say the originality. What it stays is the reputation. What is a stay? It's proven track record. That's what it stays. Otherwise, anyone can claim whatever they want.
You're right when you say that the market speaks loud, and this probably is something that also the market needs, because we are referring to international investors. No one come and visit our office every day. But yeah, the new chapter of the Dubai real estate market is going to have only one keyword: reputation.
True.
Reputation. The market already demonstrates all the potential. The market count hundreds of thousands of brokers, and all of them, they build volatility.
True.
Then clients do not like.
Yeah.
Then market himself reject.
Yeah.
So reputation is connected to stability.
True.
And that's why Unique Properties, almost 20 years in the market, a very strong reputation, and a representative of the market stability. This is the ground where the talent can really express and perform. Talent by himself is just wasted potential.
In a market that we all know that it reached to the point that the next step of any top brokers, it will be the opening of their company. That it actually happens a lot in the market. I believe one option and one strong option can stay in the big, powerful, strong team to make the result way higher. What do you see in that way? I mean, you are one of the well-known top brokers in the market. That I'm sure it came to your mind. I'm sure it came to your mind of, okay, maybe I can have a small team, maybe I can have a boutique team, or maybe I can have a large real estate brokerage. Why you didn't do that?
Yeah, the natural evolution of a top broker most of the time is to open his own small brokerage, small or big, whatever, and then learn how to manage marketing budget, CRM, lead generation, lead circulation, appointment assistant, driver, offices, rent, utilities, taxes. So no. AML is not the right move for a top broker. Because if you're a top player, play is the things then you're excellent in it. So keep doing it. Don't change domain. Being an entrepreneur is a different domain. Being an owner of an agency or a brokerage is a different domain. Being a manager probably is not the position of a top broker. Sometimes being a director is not the natural evolution of a management. So no, I think then if you are Ronaldo, you have to play. And you cannot win without the right team. So for a top broker, it's important to, first of all, ensure the top-notch relation with the developers. Developers are our key to the deal. It's not the client. The client maybe is going to buy only once. Who knows? Developer is there. He's going to have inventory year after year. So the relation with the developer is the key. I think the ability to choose the right project and the right developer come from experience.
True.
Experience is the second key. Relation with the developer and experience, you can get it only with time. A new small brokerage doesn't have enough time to take care of the development of his own little company and selling and having a relation and having the experience. So no, it's easier for a top broker like me to join a company like yours. Like ours.
Yeah, ours now.
Like ours. And get all the benefit from what it was built in the past almost 2 decades and keep performing. Here, the structure is already perfectly built. So nothing to invent.
Good to hear, because, it's when someone like you thought about this, I am sure it's not just a 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour thought process in Starbucks. I'm sure, while you're having your coffee, right?
I'm Italian, I don't drink coffee in Starbucks.
You don't? Okay, I take my word back from Starbucks, but in your perfect Italian coffee shop,
okay,
you have your double espresso before 11 o'clock.
Of course.
So it's not the thought process you had it in that time. So I'm sure you thought about it for days and weeks and months, right? And I'm sure you explore the options in the market, and I'm sure that you talk with the other colleagues or friends who they went to that journey, and you had a company before, right? So I know that in fact you had a company, and we were managing somewhere around 360 people. So you've been to that, yeah. You've been, you have such experience of the running a company, running a show, and all the day-to-day tasks which you have to deal with, and it was. To my understanding, one of the successful company in that field, in that period of time, in that country, a specific country. So it means you felt the success. It is super tempting for someone who has felt the success and tasted success to do it again, right? And especially you did it you showed that you can be successful to the new industry, completely new industry, which was for you is real estate, Dubai real estate, new city, I would say. And you reached to that success in a very short span of time and said, why not? I'm sure it came to your mind times and times, right? But it was good that I understood it. It was
but I learned from my mistake. so yeah, of course I thought about it, but I definitely learned from my mistake. I'm a good seller. I'm not a good entrepreneur. So why I have to change domain? And honestly, I audit the market and I audit unique. I check and I when I choose unique, I choose it because of a very solid track record, not just because I like you or not just because I'm in love.
I thought you liked me.
Yeah, I definitely like you very much. I definitely like you very much. Yeah, but a new small company, it doesn't have the right relation with the developer. An old, well-consolidated company maybe doesn't have the right futuristic vision. My own company, it doesn't have the solid base to perform. At one point, I met an entrepreneur offer me the same position that I have here, an amazing commission scheme, and now all of a sudden he told me that brokerage for him is a kind of hobby. And I reject the offer because I cannot work for someone hobby. I want to work for someone who has brokerage as a mission in life. So I found in unique properties all the elements needed. Relation, developers, stability, futuristic future vision about the future, commitment. Then make my choice extremely easy. And definitely opening my own, it was is definitely a bad idea.
I think time to say bye to our audience. I know you're busy to closing more deals, so I know it. I mean, that's how we work and perform in Unique. And of course, it's a blessing and great to have you on board. And I'm welcoming a lot of more top brokers to join our platform at Unique Properties. We're believing in the right talents, and we are investing in the right talents. And we believe that together we can achieve way higher.
Come on, Armin, let's go and conquer the market.
Vamos.